สวัสดีครับคณาจารย์ทุกท่านที่เคารพพี่ๆน้องๆใน CNI ร่วมกลุ่มที่น่าคิดถึงวันนี้ผมจะนำเสนอคำตอบที่อาจารย์ได้กำหนดไว้ในหัวข้อ3ประเด็นเพื่อนำเสนอในดร.ซีมินาแต่โดยภาษาไทยของผมยังไม่สามารถตอบทุกหัวข้อสำหรับเวลาที่กำหนดไว้ผมขอนำเสนอเป็นภาษาอังกฤษ So to answer the first question, what are the effects or how COVID-19 affects the education from OECD and UNESCO, OECD 2020 and UNESCO, which reported previously. The effects on education are, the first one is the disruption of education services. I can say that the disruption of a normal process of curriculum delivery, which affect the physical classroom or which affect the school-based learning. The second one is the school closure. This, if it is in the long run, it can reach to the result of alpha use. For example, in the case of Cambodia, and from UNESCO and OECD 2020, they said that the school closure reaches up to 1/3 of the academic year. And in the case of Cambodia, school has been chosen to be the hospital because we don't have enough hospital facilities. And another effect is the teaching instruction, or we can say instructions or the examination, because normally we have the exam at the university, and the last one is extracurricular activities or community activities have been affected. And when I try to look at the new instructional redesign for this COVID-19 period, I can see that we have been changing to, and now we are using those redesign as well, like real-time online or virtual learnings, use MOOCs. For Cambodia, we have created national TV stations, and now we have 2 TV national stations, which assist Ministry of Education to export, because online learning or virtual learning are only appropriate for higher education, but for primary or secondary, they are not workable, and also we don't have the internet connection nationwide, plus the internet or the electricity is not available in the whole country. And to answer the question, who has done what, I myself taught online as well. I could see that the result was not really effective. However, try my best to finish the class. Actually, the number of students at the beginning was 13, but at the end it became only 7. And I taught from May 2020 to July 2020. So the approach is to solve such problem during online learning or virtual learning. I believe that we need to change from normal pedagogy to pedagogy, which means that the teacher need to use the following approaches, like motivational learning approach or self-regulated learning approach, because only autonomous learning or self-regulated learning by the student themselves, and only searching and self-reflecting of our teaching method, which can help enhance the outcomes of the students, or which enable students to reach the learning objectives of the curriculum. And the education direction should be in the future should be the blended between offline and online class together, or use MOOC or real-time online learning plus classroom-based or school-based learning. And as we are in CNI, I believe that PLC still effective and beneficial for all teachers, and PLC or virtual community and collaboration, because these will not be outdated, and we can have one another with such kind of serious uncertain events or incidents. The research in CNI in future direction, or can say CNI research thesis in education direction in the future, should be the program or maybe curriculum to enhance teachers' teaching skills, because many teachers cannot really use technology or cannot really teach effectively during the such kind of incident like COVID-19 or uncertain incident in the future. And the instructional model can also use to enhance students' current learning outcome or curriculum learning outcome, but with the different instructional model. Classroom action research is also available, or can also be doable. And to do this kind of research, research and development research is still also possible, but the data collection should be in the form of online mostly, in order to at least in order to achieve the data which is comparable to the previous one, like offline, or we can say like quiz or case or exam can be on the online or other platforms like Quizlet, Menti.com, or Kahoot, which can be used as reliable data